Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Dr. Pratibha. What if I told you you are not afraid of the unknown? You are afraid that the unknown might change everything that you have known so far in your life, and that scares you. And guess what? It will, but in the best way possible. Give me 10 minutes and I will show you how to stop letting fear freeze you from stepping into your potential. Because fear is not your enemy, it is your compass. Now, I want to talk about the root of fear from multiple perspectives. Biologically, we are wired to resist change. The unknown used to mean danger. So, our nervous system goes into this high alert state the moment anything unfamiliar shows up in our lives. And there is our conscious mind, which looks for logic in everything. And then comes our ego, which thrives on predictability, which wants control over things. Both of these things, our ego and our conscious mind, wants safety, wants to keep us in our comfort zone. And that's exactly why fear often feels so loud and real, because it's our body trying to protect us from the danger, which it is not. But here is what we often forget. Our soul doesn't speak the language of fear. It speaks the language of truth, expansion, and purpose. So every time fear shows up in our life, especially when it comes to the personal transformation, it is actually our job to pause and remind our system that hey, this discomfort might actually be alignment. And we are not here to live small and play safe. We are here to evolve. That means teaching our nervous system to feel safe while we grow and evolve. That means choosing soul level truth over ego control, moment by moment. Now I want to share about my personal story, because fear has impacted my life both positively and negatively. And even if this helped one person out there to face their fears, and I would be so happy and humbled. For the longest time, I avoided things that I feared the most, which are visibility. I feared being seen and perceived. I feared taking on a leadership role. I feared teaching people. Even starting something on my own when it comes to my career scared the shit out of me. But here is what blew my mind. Every single thing that scared me the most turned out to be my biggest strengths. When I decided to show up, even just a little, consistently, to face my fears, I got good so fast, faster than I anticipated. Felt like something in me was just waiting for the permission to bloom. I faced the fear, sat with it, and transmuted it into my power. And it made me realize that fear is not my stop sign. It was a signal that something great is about to unfold in my life, because I was seeing wins along the way. Just me showing up consistently brought me all those wins, and that gave me confidence to and motivation to keep going, to keep showing up and facing these fears of mine. And then something wild happened recently. I posted a video a while ago, exactly like a month ago, where I shared a personal story of mine of how I manifested an opportunity that felt like a dream, and that video went viral. And I also posted a follow-up video on that, how my manifestation was a success. And I have another update for you guys today. But what surprised me the most wasn't just the views, it was how many people actually resonated and reached out to me and bought my course because of it. That wave of momentum led to something even bigger, guys. I got offered a new opportunity that I did not see coming. I did not plan it. I did not apply for it. It was offered to me. I was nervous, but I wanted to face that fear and see it for myself. I got spot selected just like that. Here is the twist. It is not just a new role, it's a whole new field that I never imagined myself in, which is insane. I was nervous to attend the interview because this is a whole another lane that I'm stepping into, but I wanted to do it anyway. And in the back of my mind, I was like, this is the definition of forget your comfort zone. But deep down, I knew this is what expansion looks like. Here comes the actual practical steps where you could turn your fear into your power. The first step is to feel your fear fully and name it. Write it out. What are you afraid of? What scares you the most? That will help you to understand your fear, first of all. And the second step is to ask, what's the hidden gift here? Fear often points you to the skills that you're meant to develop. Mine did over and over again. And the third step is to zoom out and ask, where could this lead me? If the opportunity that is presented to you is not what you imagine, pause and ask, what skills can I gain here? How does this opportunity serve my long-term vision? If you ask these two questions, you could understand what you could actually gain from an opportunity or a job or a situation, and that will help you to decide whether it's for you to take up that opportunity or not. And neutralize the fear, because fear is something that signposts our needs. Like all emotions, they are pointing towards something that we need to understand deeply to navigate it. The fourth step is to don't avoid the unfamiliar. Equip yourself. Because when you're manifesting, when you're asking for bigger things from the universe, it often doesn't play out in the way that you anticipate. It plays out in an unfamiliar, unexpected ways. It will surprise us, shock us, puts us out of our comfort zone. That's what it's supposed to look like. So even if you feel afraid of taking that opportunity that comes up, that shows up in an unexpected way like mine did, just take that as an opportunity to learn. Prepare yourself, take a course, ask for help, and let that fear drive your preparation, not your avoidance. And the fifth thing is to remind yourself that whatever opportunity is being presented to you, it came for a reason. And you just have to be open and ready enough to accept it and work through it. So if you're trying to control the how of your manifestation, you might miss out an opportunity that actually equips you to bring in your manifestation. And from what I can tell from my experience is that I simply wanted to grow and evolve in my career. And the universe replied and responded to me like, you asked for expansion and growth. Yes, it may not exactly look like what you imagine, but it's a part of what you actually prayed for. That's what I understood from this happening in my life. And I really hope it helps you, because so if something that scares you but also excites you, then it's probably right for you. That's how you know you are on the right path. So if something unfamiliar or an unexpected opportunity shows up in your life, do not let fear stop you from facing that. Because honestly, when you're taking up that opportunity, as a challenge, or a risk, you don't have to be 100% confident in the beginning. You just have to be willing to face it, to accept it. Trust yourself, trust the timing, trust that the universe would never give you something you are not ready to handle yourself. And I want to end this video with a final message that we were never meant to stay the same. Fear often shows up when our soul is expanding. The next time when fear shows up in your life and whispers, "What if I'm not ready?" you gently respond back with, "But what if I am?" And I hope I contributed to help you view the unknown in a whole new perspective, because it is not something to be afraid of. It is the birthplace of everything that you have ever dreamed of. And don't forget to check out the link in my description to enroll in my course Vision Board Academy to manifest your dream life using a vision board. See you all in the next video. Bye.